get her, just keeps on getting better with her hand in my...
Hello there, diaper changers of the internet. So today we're going to talk about disposable all natural diapers. So specifically I'm going to talk a good amount about the Honest brand. Don't turn off yet if you don't like Honest. I'm going to talk about it because they changed their design of their diaper. Now I am going to just go ahead and say that I hate the change. I don't like it at all. And that is why I brought these two other brands into this video, because I'm going to show you what I'm using now. So I just decided to do a review on all three of the brands for you, including Honest Old versus Honest New, and just to do one video for you guys with information about them. So first we'll talk about Honest and why I don't like the new design and what I liked about the old one. I have seen several people say on social media sites and other YouTube mom vloggers that mentioned that when they got the new design as well, that they had the same issue. So it's all around. Fortunately now I am no longer an Honest subscription member. I really liked their diapers before, but they just don't work anymore. So let's get into why. So I do want to reiterate that I'm talking about the actual design of the diaper, not the print of the diaper. They actually changed the way the diaper works. So you probably won't be able to tell from the front that the diaper has changed. This is the new one and this is the old one. From the back is where you first can notice. If you see, the back half is cinched more on the new one and it's wider on the old one. They made them more absorbent. I know a lot of people had issues with them being overnight not lasting. I didn't get to notice really a difference with that, mainly because, as you guys know, Revelyn is already half potty trained, so she doesn't pee a lot. So my main issue with the new ones is that they leaked, and not in the way you would think. So it wasn't because of an absorbency issue. It was that, this is the new one, this top band here, if you look, when you look at here, the actual absorbent part stops about right here, and then there is about an inch above this. Now, I had an issue with, while this was on her, if it folded over, if she peed in it while she slept, the wetness would travel, it would wick on from the absorbent part to this part, and then that would wick onto her clothes. Now, these fit the same way with her, the old one, in that they would fold over as well on her. That's just, I mean, like where their tummy roll is, this part would just always fold on her. I think that's normal with a lot of diapers, but that never happened with these. It would never wick onto her clothes. It never got any wetness up here, and she's a tummy sleeper, so she heavily wets in the front like a boy would. So especially if you have a boy and you are on the Honest subscription, I would highly suggest postponing your subscription and getting one package of the new design to make sure they work for you before you get an entire month's worth. The other main issue that I had with these is just the actual wings. So these do not stick anymore. I did look at them and the wings themselves are different. They have changed the way they look, the way they are made. And these are not as sticky, and I can even tell with holding them that they're flimsier, and I think that's an issue with why they don't stay on, because they're flimsier. As your baby kind of moves and crouches around or whatever, it comes undone. I would notice that as soon as I went in there in the morning to get her after she woke up and I went to go put her on the potty and change her, that one side of her diaper would be completely unhooked, and usually like it'd be completely out of the way, so it wasn't even covering her, so if she peed it wouldn't have caught anything. And when we were out a few times, I did notice that they came undone as well, but thankfully a majority of the time when she is awake, she doesn't pee because she pees on the toilet, so we didn't have any leak fiascos when we were out and about. And so obviously that wasn't going to work for me. I couldn't use them at night, and I just kept getting that wicking issue, and so I had to choose a new diaper. So I do want to though talk a little bit more about the differences between this one. And the biggest thing with the new and the old one was that the stretch fit on the back waistband. So this is the old one. As you can see, when I pull it, it doesn't tug a ton. And on the new one, when you pull this one, it pulls quite a bit more, and the actual wings pull too. I will say that the newer diaper is a bit softer. I know a lot of moms that don't like Honest didn't like how rough they were, but I do know that these are a tad bit softer, not a ton though. And like I said, it really doesn't matter if they're a little softer when you have leak issues and the wings don't even stay attached. So that's kind of my overview on the new design. They also have like fake wings, I guess you could say. Like these aren't like sticky, or they won't stick to anything, but they're like, I just call them fake wings because they don't have anything on them. When I first opened it, I thought I got a batch of ones without actual stickies on them. but then I found out that it just changed or whatever. But the old one is just like normal. There's no really wings per se, I guess you could say. I don't even know if I'm using the right word. I feel like wings is not the right word, and there's another word for these things. So now I'm going to show you the actual fit of both of the diapers on Revlon so you can see for yourself the difference between the two. So this is the new Honest diaper design, and it's going to look fairly similar to the old one. There aren't going to be a lot of noticeable difference just from her wearing it, but this is what I was talking about that folds over like so, and then it will wick from here to here to her clothes. So it did that several times. You're okay, baby girl. And then, so you can tell that the waistband is a lot stretchier. The issue is though that I could stick my entire hand in the back of her diaper, but I couldn't tighten it really anymore with her being comfortable. Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, you're a good girl. So this is the old design. The flap still folds over on her, but I never had any wicking issues. You can tell that they are a little bit stiffer, I think, and not as stretchy. I can at least tell now back to back, putting them on and really looking. So this is from the back. There isn't going to be a lot of stretch, which means I really can't stick my hand too much in that one like I could with the other one. So the leg holes on these, I can tell, are a lot tighter. I can say for sure that the new one would probably have leak issues with exclusively breastfed poop. You would for sure have problems. Okay, so for what I'm using now, I am mainly going to now be using Earth's Best. I actually use Amazon Mom, which this is not, by the way, this is not a sponsored video. None of these companies send this to me for free or ask me to review anything. This is just completely with my own money spent. This though, they have it on Amazon Mom. If you guys haven't heard about Amazon Mom, it's basically, I'm sure you guys have heard of Amazon Prime. It comes with that, it's like free with that. And so with Amazon Mom, when you do like wipes or diaper subscriptions, you get 20% off, which is pretty good. And this is, they have Earth's Best on there. I went to Target first though, just to test it out, make sure that I actually like the diaper. So this is what theirs looks like. They're not super stretchy, but more stretchy than the old Honest brand for sure, and there is a bit more stretch in the wings too. They have that like faux wing on the front as well, like the new Honest design does. It's nothing super cute. You don't get really cute prints like Honest does, but secret for you guys. My husband told me that if I could find a cheaper diaper, that I could spend more money on Revlon's clothing every month. Going away from Honest saved me quite a bit of money. So because now I use water wipes and I use these, and it's like $30 less a month than the Honest subscription. But that is because Revlon uses way less diapers. She only uses 3 to 4 diapers a day as opposed to 6 to 8 for a 6-month-old. So for someone else, it might be about the same, maybe like a couple dollars cheaper. But for us, it was a lot cheaper. And for me, I would much rather have her in cute clothes that people actually see than just a cute diaper that's only shown during a diaper change, in my opinion. I love the cute diapers, but now I've gotten out of that, oh, her diapers are so cute phase, and it's like, it's a diaper change, just get it done. These I am really liking. They work really well. They're extremely absorbent. I don't have to worry about her sleeping the 12 hours and leaking. She does not, and she is a heavy wetter during her sleep. I would definitely classify her as a heavy wetter, so I haven't had any issues with it. My husband did notice that the wings don't overlap. They don't stick to each other, which is problematic. Right now, because she's near the end of this size, it's not a problem. As you can see, these don't stick to each other. They do stick on the other side, but that's about 1.5 to 2-inch gap that if your child is sitting there, it could be problematic for leaks. So I will give you guys an update when she goes up to the next size on if I have that issue or not. But right now, because of where she is at, I don't have to overlap them. You can slightly if you want. My husband likes to put the diapers on a little bit tighter than I do. Don't worry, she's fine. He just likes to make sure she's real secure. So right now I don't really have that issue, but size 3 I may possibly, so I'll give you guys an update on if I have that issue then. So that is something that is a downside to these. But other than that, I really like them. They're very soft, they're inexpensive. The size 2s are 20 cents a diaper, I think, as opposed to Honest is 25 cents a diaper, and then once she goes up to size 3, because the price stays the same, but the number of diapers changes in the subscription, it jumps up to 29 cents a diaper. So now I'm going to show you guys what that diaper looks like on her. Leg holes are pretty secure. It has the double gussets. All of these diapers have the double gusset. I'm pretty sure every disposable does. And then on the back, you can definitely see a lot more. You can't tell probably in the video, but you can see a lot more the outline of the absorbent piece, which actually makes me feel more at ease that it really is a natural diaper. These are pretty secure. I can stick a good amount in here, but I haven't had any leak issues. Like I said, she doesn't poop in her diapers anymore, so not for sure that it would hold up. So these are the ones that she is wearing regularly now. So Revelyn just woke up from her nap, so I'm gonna go over this last diaper pretty quickly. So this is not the diaper that I will be using indefinitely. It has a cute little print on it. It's the print of all of their diapers, and it says like Naty Baby Care size 2. These are more expensive than the Honest. And I got these a while back, so I thought I would mention them. And I thought they were going to be less expensive, but then I recalculated, did the math, and they weren't. These are a little bit stiffer, I would say. They are really cute and they stay on very well, that's for sure. And I think that is because their wings, this isn't like super stretchy. I'd say these probably have the least stretch. Their wings have this sticky part here, like an actual like tape sticky. And so they stay on very well. I have a lot of knowledge on how well the wings really work because of the fact that she's half potty trained. I'm unsticking and resticking the wings all the time, changing her. And by the way, I do want to mention that my problem with the Honest coming off, that's at night, so I don't unstick it at all. So that's an issue of it coming off with its first time going on. I just want to mention that. But I have a lot of experience with how well the wings work because we put her on the potty, we put her back in the diaper. And so a lot of it's usually always dry during the day, so I just put it back on her. So this is the last one, the Naty diaper. I think you can tell a little bit more that it is stiffer. She's never been whiny in them though, so it doesn't seem to bother her, and I've never seen any scratch marks or redness from it. The overlap, I have never had any leak issues with wicking, no problems. Really the only reason I don't use these is that they are more expensive. That's really the only reason. The back here it obviously has some stretch, all of them will. I'd say it's even less stretchy than the Earth's Best. So these work really well. I like that they have a cute print, but they're more expensive. Now my child is screaming. I need to go get her. She's been sick. She's got an earache, I think, so I'm going to be taking her to the doctor soon. I'm going to be going on a 2-week vacation. I think I'm going to still be, of course, recording for you guys. I am going to be with a YouTube friend of mine actually in Colorado and then going off to Vlogger Fair. I would love to be able to meet you guys. I know a lot of our PFLEDPFAM are going to be coming. I will link our discount code below for tickets if you want to come to Vlogger Fair. It is the end of August. I would love to be able to get to meet you guys, so go ahead and check out the link below if you want to get 15% off of the tickets. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next week as always. Bye. So this is what the laundry balls look like. They're a little noisy. You can use them as maracas if you want. And they literally are just 2 spherical balls that you put in your laundry. The only kind of upkeep that these require is just every 2 or 3 weeks you need to recharge the bioceramics inside the sphere. So all you need to do is just put them outside in the sun for an afternoon, and then you're good to go for another 2